We are outnumbered by machines, but you are not alone. There are pockets of resistance all around the Earth. This is John Connor. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Christian Bale tries to save the human race in Terminator Salvation. I'm Ben Mankiewicz from Turner Classic Movies.
And I'm Ben Lyons from E! Entertainment. It's been 25 years since James Cameron directed the first Terminator. Now it's director McGee's turn to take on the fourth installment of the franchise, Terminator Salvation. Christian Bale stars as John Connor, humanity's last hope for survival. While the Terminator timeline is pretty complicated, this movie, set in 2018, maintains the basic premise of the franchise. Connor's the chosen leader of the Resistance in their quest to fight off annihilation from the evil machines of Skynet.
The kill list was intercepted from Skynet. It says everyone in this room will be dead by week's end. You're number 2 on the list.
Well, who's number 1?
An unknown, a civilian. Kyle Reese.
As it turns out, despite the fact that Kyle Reese is still a teenager, he's actually Connor's father. Here, Reese, played by Anton Yelchin, meets Marcus Wright, played by Sam Worthington, a human who has been executed back in 2003, but mysteriously comes back to life 15 years later.
Hey!
Come with me if you want to live.
Okay, enough with the plot breakdown, which thankfully becomes less and less confusing as the movie goes on. This is the fourth Terminator movie after all, so let's see some robots. The explosions and several key action sequences are cutting edge, and that's what you want from a Terminator movie. As in all Terminator films, there's a final showdown between the humans and the machines. Here, John Connor infiltrates Skynet to rescue his father and the other captured humans. The film isn't as good as T2, but it's leaps and bounds better than T3, Rise of the Machines. Sam Worthington and Anton Yelchin really steal the movie from Christian Bale, who didn't fully become John Connor in my eyes until the third act. By then, I was already on board for a summer movie that delivers on promises of big action and some eye-opening special effects. See it? I know what you're going to say, Meg. Not for you.
I don't know where to begin here. I'm going to start with the story. Whereas Star Trek made an effort to include people who aren't fans of the series or the movies, this makes no attempt.
I agree. If you haven't seen the Terminator films and you don't know what's going on in the backstory,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, these movies were a big deal. A lot of people did see these, and this is a sequel. It's not trying to be a relaunch of the franchise, but rather a continuation of the complicated story.
Everyone acknowledges that the third one was an unsuccessful effort, so you're requiring people to remember important items from movies that came out in 1984 and 1991. There has to be some effort to not have it simply be, here we are running from this machine, and then 9 minutes after that we're going to run from another machine, and in between there's going to be the biggest explosion you've ever seen.
But to the film's credit, it's these different types of machines that makes this Terminator film stand out from the previous 3 films. For fans of the genre, they're going to love seeing these spaceships and these new motorcycles and these snake-like things in the
story?
water.
Okay, great. There's snake-like things in the water, and there's some pretty cool spaceships. And we need some story.
The story
of the first 2
Terminators was excellent.
You're saying the story's
too complicated, though, so the story is there.
It's complicated and undeveloped and silly. Now I'm going to take on Christian Bale. When he had that voice in Batman, we wondered, some people made fun of it, but maybe that's the voice that that character would have. Well, now he's done it again.
Without him, we lose everything.
And it's just an odd, creepy voice for a guy to be manipulating in a movie.
As much as he's the A-list star here, like I said, it is Worthington and Yelchin who really deliver the best performances in the movie and steal it. And for me, it's a fun time at the movies. It's explosions, it's new robots, it's a Mad Max-style feel to it, and it's got great set pieces.
This is the loudest movie of the year. Explosions, gunfights, yelling, Danny Elfman's score blaring. This is the worst big-budget summer release I've seen in some time. Obviously, I think you should skip Terminator.